Make sure everything's all right. Hold on. Okay, all right. What's up, Rich? How are you? Good to see you, man. Good to see ya. All right, we're gonna get started in a bit here. Just making sure everything's all right. Hunting yourself, you have the itch. All right, let's get it. All right. It's funny, I was just watching one of your VODs and got the notification. Oh, really? Hey, it must have been meant to be, man. Let's get it. Yeah, this is the ultimate roaming right here, man. Safari plus a roamer. The ultimate hunting experience. But now you get to watch in real time. Oh, and a Chansey. Okay. That's how we're doing things today. Yeah, I think so it is. I think it is. I mean, it sounds like it is, yeah. People are saying it's their last day. Damn, it's still here. That's crazy. Imagine it's like the first encounter, shiny, right here. That'd be so unbelievable. Just turn on the game and you find a shiny. Just had a praying mantis in your house? Oh, nice. That's just a sign of a shiny Scyther for you? Let's get it, man. I like praying mantises, like, actually, like, in real life. I think praying mantises look pretty cool. They can be probably a little intimidating in person, but they look awesome. That is a good design for Pokemon. Every praying mantis design they had is good. Even the one in Sun and Moon I like, too. Yeah, I think they look pretty cool. Yeah. Is Scizor a praying mantis too, or is it something else? Okay, for sure. I just checking. Thanks for the alert, Lazy. Appreciate you. Good luck if you're hunting anything. Yeah, that's more like it. I should probably find this in the water. And so, oh no, fuck. Well, that's a turn of events right there. Doing some Heart Gold Soul Silver Roamers right now, but about to switch to Fire Red Leaf Green Suicune. Oh, okay. I didn't even know you were doing that. That's interesting. Do I find it here? No shot. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the game looks out for me sometimes. You know, it knows when I make mistakes. Let's not make the same one. My God. Flying through these, though. Are you gonna, what method are you gonna be doing for Suicune if you switch to it? Oh my God, get in. Alright, first ball up. Fast as possible. 1, 2, 3. We got it. No, we didn't. Nope. It fleet. Use those wings. Oh, basically Viridian, but where you bike to Route 2 immediately, first and... Yeah, I've been doing that. Okay. For sure. Thanks, Jizzy. Thanks for the good luck. Time to lock in for the last minute shiny. Yeah. Let's get a last minute shiny. Let's get a... I do want a Safari shiny, but let's get a Roamer, man. Let's get a Roamer. Let's get really hyped. I feel like I'm on fire, so let's put this energy to good use. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, I understand that. Yeah, it's kind of like this a little bit. Oh, God, that's going to catch. Oh, well. No, it's not. Wow, nice. Right. Any wins or fails yet? No. I've been very unlucky in the shiny department for the past few months. That's how it goes, man. I don't put enough time into this, man. I gotta start locking in, dude. I gotta stop taking so many breaks. Come on, let's get it. Brakes are okay? Yeah, they are. It's just that I want to lock in. Especially with these numbers, man. I need to start locking in, man. No! 2, 3, yay. Take a break here or there, level up your new acquired shiny. Yeah, I need to start doing that. I haven't leveled up any of my shinies, really, if they're not a part of the DTQ. Wait, this Latios is level 40. I actually have some time to, like, actually EV train this thing. I'm going to give it Pokerus and then EV train it. Use it for the Frontier. Once I do get it, but yeah. It's always good to train the shinies. And I can actually use them in something fun. Like the Battle Frontier. Okay. How do you give a Pokemon Pokerus? You have to get it. You have to, it's like, what, 1 in 10,000 or 12,000 something chance? It's, way more rare than, getting a shiny. And I actually found it in this game. I actually have a clip of it. I'm not sure if it's still up. but it's on Twitch, not YouTube. I think if I put in hashtag Pokerus on Twitch, I think there's a clip of me getting it when I first got it. You pretty much have to like check your stats after like each hunt, because since you run into like hundreds of Pokemon already, you may be able to get it, but you can't get Pokerus in Fire Red and Leaf Green since it's not. It doesn't have a time clock. So I think Fire Red and Leaf Green is the only game you can't get Pokerus in, outside of obviously Red, Blue, Yellow, because they didn't exist. But everything else, yes. And I found it in Ruby when I was doing Aron, so I found it like actually really early. In this game that I'm doing right now. I'll show you. Oh, 1 in 21K? Oh, I must be cracked then. So, let me see. You'll see a few shinies here and there. So that's cured. That's cured. Oh, I forgot that's a phase. Haha, yeah. Forgot I phased for a Zubat when I did Aron. There's my shiny Golbat. I forgot I even had it. My Registeel does not have Pokerus, though. I don't know how. I guess I didn't have it. Oh, that's because it was cured. Yeah, all the Pokemon that I had were cured Pokerus, so I didn't catch it. Oh, yeah, my Umize. The back-to-back target. Well, not even target. It was just a back-to-back. Where is it at? And that's cured. Oh, here it is. Yep. There's a Pokerus. Yeah. Well, this is the Pokemon that I still have Pokerus with in the box just to keep it active. You know, I don't know. Obviously, you do not know which Pokemon gave you Pokerus. It's kind of like impossible to check that unless you check your stats every single time after a battle, which no one does that. So you don't know what Pokemon gave you Pokerus, but you know you're always supposed to keep one infected so you can keep the spread. And that's the spreader right here. Yeah, I think this is the coolest thing right here too. The Blaziken. Sprite is so cool in this game. That is a sick shiny. I don't care what anybody says. This is one of the sickest shinies in Gen 3. Sprite is amazing. I don't care if it's a little dark color. Yeah, man. Love it. I don't think I have any other boxes. Yeah, I didn't catch too much in this game. Pretty much just went to shiny hunting in this, and yeah. Damn, so you gotta keep your eggs in the box for life? Yeah, kinda. I mean, unless you want to spread it to something else and keep it, but yeah, you can do a few things. Saw a clip on Reddit of someone getting 8 times hunting Safari today and resetting over a shiny Rhyhorn because he didn't see it. Hey, man. You know, it sucks. You know, that's why I like to keep myself, you know, keep it to not too many screens so I can pay attention. But that's just me. But, yeah, you have to be able to handle it, you know. Or else you're gonna miss it. Yeah, too many. Yeah, sorry. That's just, it is what it is. It's too many systems if you can't react. You have to have good reactions if you do that many. 1, 2. Damn it. Hoping you get Grimer or Coughing to complete the Team Rocket trio. Oh, you're doing a Team Rocket thing. Okay. Yeah, good luck, man. Those are 2 good shinies, too. Coughing more. But you need a shiny Meowth. Is Meowth? I think Meowth is a lower percent, but you should be able to get it in a couple phases, right? Yeah, they're both good shinies. I like them both. But I like Coughing, obviously, more. This damn Chansey, bro. It's like, it's impossible to catch. This thing probably has a lucky egg on it. I think the ones that are harder to get have the lucky egg. Alright, don't go in the damn building this time, thank you. You like green muck? Yeah, green muck. Yeah, it does fit. I mean, yeah. They're both good. Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, I mean, getting him in Fire Red and Leaf Green, I don't know. It may hit a little different. I love Fire Red Leaf Green shinies. But yeah, damn, failing a shiny, that sucks. I can't relate. I can't believe I've done so well this far. Thus far. I'd have been doing something right. Even with the legendaries, I haven't even had to Master Ball a legend. Guess I'm keeping my Master Ball. And I'm gonna get Mewtwo one day too. I don't know when, but I'm going for that finally, since I have the Raikou. The Raikou. Excuse me. You failed a Weezing at 4,847. Well, at least you didn't hit odds. At least you weren't. At least you were halfway. It still sucks, but yeah, that's crazy. What was it in Heart Gold Soul Silver or Fire Red Leaf Green or another game? What game was it in? Something about Mauville City music is just like so nostalgic to me. It's like I'm home. My natural habitat. There we go. Okay. Let's find it in the water. Alright, this is Safari Zone right here. But they're not Pokeball equivalents. I forgot they're Great Ball equivalents. After Safari Week, are you going to do one in Fire Red Leaf Green and the other for Lottie, or do Suicune and... I'm always going to do Suicune and Entei. Suicune and Entei are always going to be priority. Is if I make time just like now, and it works out, I'll do the Lotties. But yeah, I guess this was a good time to work on it. And I think it has to do with the layout as well. You know, the layout that I have complement both of them. They don't really complement a Lottie. So, yeah, that's why I do them both in a pair instead of the Lottie. The Lottie will be later on the down the line, you know, when I get both of them. Kind of doing Fire Red, Leaf Green first, and I'll just go to Ruby Sapphire. If I don't get to Sapphire in time, you know, I'm doing it in Emerald as well, so... If I find it in Emerald, that's cool, but I'll still do it in Sapphire when I get to that point, but I'm not even remotely close to there. So, gotta do it in Emerald in the meantime. You should use up your Safari Balls till you have 5 left to make the hunt more intense. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. This is the Safari Zone, so I need all that I can get. I'm gonna catch one, at least one. That's it. That's crazy. I'm not really fond of the Safari Zone to begin with. People just love seeing it, and it's the week of it, so I'll like, you know what? I'll do it for this week. But yeah, other than that, yeah, I'm not that stoked. I don't want to give myself that much of a challenge. Yeah, that's just too much for me. I want my shinies. That's the thing. I can't be playing Russian roulette for my shinies. It already is like playing Russian roulette doing this already. So, and what if I run into like a low percent and I have a chance? You know what I mean? Nah, I can't risk it. But that would be an interesting challenge. Seen a girl catch a Mr. Mime on YouTube this Safari Week 2025. She caught it with 1 ball left. A shiny Mr. Mime? Wait, what game? Definitely not Ruby and Sapphire. Oh, it had to be like Heart Gold, Soul Silver, or Platinum, right? No, can't even be Platinum. Platinum's the Great Marsh. So it had to be... What? What game was it? Yeah, I'll look it up. Oh, it is hard. Okay, that's what I thought. I'm like, wait, Mr. Mime? Everyone has me conditioned to think that when people hunt in the Safari Zone, you're doing Fire Red and Leaf Green only. I forgot that people do Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, too. I forgot people do that. Does the Great Marsh count as Safari? Yeah, I think it does. It's just not a lot of people do it. Probably Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I found Shiny Mime there in Safari 1 year ago. Funny enough. Rich, where do you be finding all these shinies, man? Are you just cut like that? What shiny have you not seen? I mean, the balls are Safari balls in the Great Marsh. Oh, are they? Oh, okay. They just call it the Great Marsh then. That's kind of weird. Well, okay. Yeah, you're right. They call it Safari balls, but it's the Great Marsh. Interesting. They don't call them marsh balls. Alright, sand time. We're in sand country. If I can even get there, let's go. Don't get the Geodude, please. Don't hit the Geodude. Ah! So if I say don't hit the Geodude and you give me the Geodude, I hope this isn't the shiny Latios, right? Wink, wink. Like, damn. But I bet it'll do that, right? Because nothing ever goes my way! See? Game. Video games. This it was a long time ago. 28. Oh, I see. Threw mud at it and it fled. Damn. It didn't like that mud. Could be wrong. Someone can fact check you. Wait, on on the Great March thing? Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, basically it's Safari, so. Got the first ding dong. 34-14, not bad. Close to 4,096. Well, close enough. Let's see. Come on. For once I come in here and you aren't about to end, I have to come briefly and say hi, then go play games later. Okay, KL, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for stopping by. Yeah, man, I'm just my streaming schedule is all over the place, but glad you're able to catch me. That's kind of crazy that the times you can see me, I'm about to get off, but yeah. Oh wow, 2006. That was a good year for me. Not shiny hunting or number wise, but year wise, that was a good year for me. Nice roll in that aspect for sure. Yeah, 2006 was lit. That was before high school, of course. That was like literally at the peak of my Pokemon exposure. Were you shiny hunting in 2006? I was. Funny you say that, I was. But guess what I was hunting? I was hunting Groudon and Kyogre, and get this, Emerald. Because I thought, obviously, like everybody else, we did not know it was a broken RNG, so I spent my life thousands and thousands of resets in failure. So, yeah. But, you know, it is what it is, you know. My first shiny hunt that I did was in 2000 and, it was actually the year before. It was Articuno and Fire Red Leaf Green. And I found it. And that's what prompted me to shiny hunt. But, you know, Emerald being stupid and me being a kid, you think all the games work the same. You know, I just thought I was very, very unlucky. But, you know, years and years later, I found out that, you know, the game is stupid and broken. So, yeah. Ha, Entei. Yeah, no, not Entei. I was not hunting that. I wouldn't even know how to hunt the roamers back then. There's no shot. Excuse me. When it's cold, I really tend to yawn a lot. I notice. You're not very old in 2006. Oh, definitely wasn't playing Pokemon except maybe Stadium mini games. Hey, that's not bad. Oh, good. I started Pokemon in its inception, of course. You know, I'm pretty much as old as Pokemon, but older. I'm older than Pokemon, but you know, we're around the same age. Been playing it since the beginning. And I would say haven't looked back, but, you know, since I'm playing a Pokemon, I guess I haven't looked back. I guess I'm just playing the ones that give me the most joy. Oh, man. I did get into the main series Pokemon until mid 2015, more so March 2016. You got Diamond from your stepbrother when he gave you his DS Lite and games when he was off to uni. Wait, what is uni? But yeah, that's what's up. I mean, even consuming media late it's all good. I mean, at least you get to experience it. Oh, university. Gotcha. Then discovered Platinum Resistance got used for $40 in March 26th. Wow, that's a good price. Back when they weren't like, yeah, 10 million bucks. Yeah, Oh, 100 million? Yeah. I feel that, man. Yeah, the market value is crazy now, and people have the nerve to say Gen 4 isn't their favorite generation. You know what I mean? We gotta be real with ourselves. If Gen 4 was such a snooze fest, and Gen 3 was such a snooze fest to people, then they wouldn't be fucking, like, over $100 per game. Like, come on now. It's not just because it's old, either. Because gold and silver and crystal don't even cost that much. Then diamond was kind of a... Yeah, no, I feel that. You know, that's, you know, obviously. And Generation 3 and Generation 4 have the most modded games in existence. So, yeah. Yeah, people love those games. You think Crystal's over 100? I don't know. It may depend, because when I saw it at my local pawn shop, it wasn't even close to that. It was about $60. Yeah, I have to see the market value for it, because it may be messing with me, but the shop up the street from me doesn't even have it for that much. So I guess people are getting away with murder, if that's the case. Later in 2016, borrowed Y2 from your dad's girlfriend's son, who's basically a stepbrother by this point nowadays, along with his brother, and eventually he didn't care for it, and it's yours. Yeah, that happened to me a lot when I was younger. People would just give me games to borrow, and then they would just forget about it. Which is kind of a W, right? But I like to own my own games. I don't want people to come back to me and hold that grudge, like, hey, I let you borrow that game, can I have it back? Like, no, I'm not doing that, man. So I'm always, like, iffy about keeping stuff like that. Unless I pay him for it. But, yeah, you know what I mean. I don't want to owe anybody anything. He wasn't just into the franchise as much anymore, so free game for you. Yeah, no, I feel it. It's just, you know, for me personally, I would just buy my own. Because I just have a phobia of people asking for it back. So, yeah. Just buy my own. But that's good you had it for free, man. Just hopefully never ask for it back. Because some people switch it up, man. They think that, hey, I'm not into Pokemon anymore. Then all of a sudden, hey, I'm into Pokemon again. Hey, you still got that game? I remember I let you borrow it. Like, hell no, man. I don't want to worry about that at all. Fun fact, if you count your dad's girlfriend's sons, you have 2 older brothers and 4 older stepbrothers. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, big family. Big family. I'm kind of in that situation too a little bit. But that's giving a little too much information, but I feel it. For sure. You like them all too? Yeah, good, good. That's really good. Yeah, it's always good to have good friends, good family. It's very important. Where is this thing going? I was... Ugh. Come on, let's go. Let's get it. Let's lock in, lock in, lock in. But yeah, that's good, KO. What's up, Ahmed? Nice profile picture, by the way, the change of heart. If I was better, I actually would stream Yu-Gi-Oh! At some point, but I suck. And I play bad decks. But yeah, what's up? You have the change of heart. Your second favorite card? What's your first favorite? Oh yeah, just so you guys know, I am multi-streaming on YouTube as well, if you're on Twitch. And I'm streaming on Twitch if you're on YouTube. I don't want you guys to think I'm going crazy. Doing well. How are you doing today, pal? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm alright. I'm alright now. Feeling better? Always better when I'm hunting. One of them that I lived with at one point, but not anymore because he lives with his friend, now visits you here and there to game. That's good. Nice to have a little gaming buddy, man. If you guys are down for it, you know, you can do anything. You know, you can do content and stuff, but if not, I understand. Your favorite card is Stardust? Oh, okay. Are you playing 2 games at the same time? Yeah, pretty much. 2 DSs with capture cards built in them. I know it sounds crazy, but here they are. The USBs in them. Right here and right there. Obviously, the DSs do not come with USBs. There's a person that solders in a certain device to connect to the computer for output and onto the screen. So it's pretty cool. And it has auto charging with the USB as well. So it'll never die. As long as it's plugged in. But yeah, I'm more of a Red Dragon Archfiend kind of guy. So I would say one of my favorite cards are Red Dragon Archfiend. You're into Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot? Same here. Same here. But more into Pokemon than Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah. Because Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just a mess. Has been for a while. Not a pro at Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah, me neither. No Pokemon, just a person who enjoys them and collecting rare cards. Alright, gotcha. Yeah, collector. I'm kind of the same way when it comes to Pokemon. I want to have all of the Pokemon games, and I pretty much have most of them. Never letting go at all either. Never losing them. And long story short, your mom was married, but then living with him wasn't working out, so you both moved out. You live with your mom in an apartment. He lives, I don't know, but on the bright side, they're still friends. That's good. Was kind of mutual decision. He still calls his son your stepbrother. Okay, nice. At least they're still on talking terms. That was Jack Atlas's card. Fun fact: I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds first before the original name. Or before the original anime. Gotcha. Oh, okay. Interesting. That's probably why your favorite card is Stardust. I get it. One sec. Yeah, Jack Atlas is one of my favorite characters. Floodgates! Yeah, what's up, Quentin? Yeah, Floodgates. And she technically wasn't married to your dad, but he also comes over to visit sometimes, so they also still friends. That's good, yeah. He came to visit last weekend to do your hair? You didn't want someone else to do it because your dad did it growing up. Oh, I feel it. I feel it. Yeah. I wouldn't want to... You know, it's kind of hard when someone does or someone's been doing it for a while, or they do such a good job, or both, that you're not going to want anyone to touch your hair, man. I understand. It's a very personal thing. You're collecting so many things. For example, you collected figures, like you ordered Mesmer Collection Edition figure from Elden Ring. I don't know if you know that figure, but it's rare. Yeah, I do not know, obviously, by how I tried to pronounce it. But that's cool. Yeah, do the zigzag method. I gotta find a shiny, man. Damn. Droughting. Usually what you do is grow your hairs out somewhat long. Maybe like the front is a little past your eyebrows. Then that's what you need to cut it. Yeah. Now I feel it. I can't grow hair that long. Wish I could, but, you know, oh well. Do a lot of Pokemon Nuzlocke, but you do mod... you do mode the other... Oh, you mean mod the other games? Or you mod the games, so I don't have to keep killing the same enemy over and over for levels. Okay. And it gets cut short, not like bald, but short, so you don't have to get another one. Understandable. Yeah, man, that black screen's killing me, man. The dark mode. Yeah, it hurts my eyes, man. Oh no, I didn't mean to. Basically get 2 to 3 haircuts a year. Damn, a year? Huh. I get 2 a month. You're into Souls games, actually? That's a lie. You're into everything? Yeah, that's what's up, man. I wish I was. I'm very picky when it comes to games. Very picky. Well, that's cool. Oh, God. At least I'm making good progress, though. Shoot. Yeah, man. Also, excuse my bad English. It's not your main language. You're not native. No, you're fine. I can understand for sure. I can understand. Yeah, don't worry about that. It's okay. Yeah, I feel like my Illuminate's not working. There we go. Who's my favorite Pokemon? Your favorite Pokemon's Metagross? I don't have a favorite, but I guess if I were to have one, it'd probably be Rayquaza. Yeah, I'm basic. I love Rayquaza. Definitely a Pokemon from the generation of 3. Yeah, I love Generation 3. Yeah, knocking these out. Seen a lot of Nidorans and Nidorinos. Oh god, that is long. Also, you have almost like one of each game in Gen 3. I know 2 platinums because you never reset it in my DTQ file. Y2, Black 2. Got Black 2 because I never reset my YDTQ file. Leaf Fire, White, Black. I actually got from the several other Silver Balls. The case, 3D games, except for Moon, Shield, Let's Go. Scarlet, oh yeah, Scarlet Via BDSP, yeah. Understandable. You rewatching the whole original Yu-Gi-Oh anime, and every episode you're like, who cares if Yugi is tough? Yeah, plot armor. Yeah, that's yeah. Shonen has plot armor. Yeah, of course in a card game, yeah. Most were bought, used aside the ones mentioned in the 3DS games. The except was meant only for Moon. Okay, yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, I sold my sons. My first son and my ultra son. Sold those ones. Not really my thing, but it had good music. But as a game, yeah, I didn't need it. It tried, though. You know, I'll give it that. It tried. Ash from Pokemon has stronger plot armor? Of course. Imagine taking that out of context, sold your son. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, they'll think you're crazy. For sure. Excuse me. Yeah, that is crazy. Alright, hasn't came to land yet. Oh, now it has. Gonna play a few games. Was fun chatting. Have fun not finding a shiny by good night. Yeah, exactly. No, you're right. Yeah, have fun with your games, KO. Appreciate you stopping by, for real. Yeah, we haven't talked in a while. Appreciate you, as always. Have fun with your games. And have a good night. Yeah, appreciate the lore drop. Yeah, it's not shiny. You own 3 Blue Eyes, White Dragon, 1 Red Eyes Black, Winged Dragon of Raw, Obelisk, and some iconic spells and traps. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, the cards are beautiful. I understand. Always gotta have them. Too iconic. Man, what is wrong with me? There we go. That's more like it. Yeah, I'm probably going to play some other stuff with a friend tonight as well. I'm going to get Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel on your PS4. I don't know. It's free. Oh, yeah, it is free. Yeah, it is free. Yeah, I used to play a lot of Master Duel, but, you know, I kind of play somewhat competitive, so I use a simulator. But yeah, Master Duel's alright. It is free. Just those card pools are going to get annoying because, you know, you have to pay currency to get them and stuff, so. But the game is free. Yeah, you should try it out. Nice. Hit it. Okay. You don't care to play with strong modern cards, you just want to use the old classics from the anime? Alright. Yeah, then you'll be alright. Yeah, if you're not looking for that, you'll have fun. For sure. Yeah, that was a quick ding-dong, man. I don't think my Illuminate was working. You don't like Mario Yu-Gi-Oh cards? They're all anime waifu girl. Yeah, exactly, man. At least someone understands. I tell my buddy that plays Yu-Gi-Oh with me. I'd be telling, yeah, man, it's like too many weeb and waifu gooning anime cards. Now they're not monsters anymore. Somehow all of them are much more powerful than the real monsters. Yeah, right. Exactly. Crazy, right? Crazy what, you know, they want to sell. But yeah, we can go on about that all day. It's never ending because, you know, we know the direction that we want to see. Especially when it comes to that. But yeah, you get it. This thing is just stuck. I don't even think it will move. Oh, that means that if it went to the land, it's landlocked. It's funny because you get hate for that from Discord mods because they really like some cards so much, especially the extreme waifu. Yeah, I don't know, man. People are weird. I don't know. Yeah. You'll get those. Yep, you will get that. There we go. What's up, Jizzy? You're on Twitch now? It just felt like getting on Twitch. Alright, for sure. For sure. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Is that the emote you just sent? Real reaction you had? Yeah, it is. Yeah, one of my viewers made one for me. Yeah, but that was one of them. I don't know which one, though. Because I had many different ones. Excuse me. Yeah, man. That's hilarious. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I have crazy reactions. What do you think of modern Nintendo Switch game prices? Horrible. You know, it's Nintendo, so I don't expect anything less. It just is what it is, sadly. Yeah. It just stresses me out. But it is what it is. I think it'll just get worse from here. Yeah, I shook my head. Nintendo's fallen off since Black 2. Exactly, yeah. Definitely has. There we go. Damn it. Okay, so what the man, I don't get the catch rates in this game. This shit's so rigged. How is this still here? One. Yeah, it's gone now. Bro. One, two. My God. Crazy, man. This thing is rigged. I just want a lucky egg. Find it in the pond. What's up, Noble? Just finished a video on YouTube and put you here. Very nice. What's up? Oh, wow. Damn. YouTube's good at that. But yeah, I'm doing all right. Nova, how are you, man? No shiny yet, if you're wondering. But yeah. Oops. Damn it. Didn't mean to do that. It's probably going to catch, and I'm going to have to release it. Okay, good. Game prices are getting high in general to the point when you see a game worth the price, you get impressed. For example, Hollow Knight is 100% is worth it, but other games are not worth the money. Yeah, for sure. I can see that. Paint your spare room, making it into your new game. Oh, you're having a new gaming room. Okay, what are you gonna be? Are you gonna be like streaming, or is it just like a game room, just for your comfort? Yeah. There we go. Getting the catches, not getting the fines though. You have a spare PC, you're actually going to dedicate that to one of your Pokemon setups? No, I didn't mean to. God, I'm just losing it. I'm losing it, bro. I am losing it. Alright, I gotta lock in. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I gotta lock the fuck in. Jeez, this is hard. Damn it. Oh, nice. Literally $15. Yeah, high quality. I don't know what that is. While Xbox dropped the game with over $80, no one knows the game. Damn. Man, why did I do that? Alright, don't mess this up, man. Alright, at least I found that one. Okay, I'll send you a picture when you complete the room. Probably gonna take you like 2 weeks. Damn, that long? Damn, it's like a huge project. Have you ever watched Ryugo Bridge? It's funny as... No, yeah, I have. I don't know, it's just not my humor. But, yeah, it's a lot of my friends. A lot of my friends love it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, if you like it, yeah, that's what's up, man. What's your favorite Pokemon game that you have good memories with? This one. Both of these, honestly. It's the most memories that I've had of Pokemon. These two games right here. For sure. I love these games. Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, and Leaf Green. Those are the ones. So, a couple. So, I don't have a specific favorite. I have favorites. Oop. I knew about Pokemon for so long, but you never played till February 2024? Damn, when you found out about emulators, you got Pokemon Ruby? Nice. Yeah, Ruby's fun. You should try Emerald, too. There's, like, more to do in it. Of course. You want Emerald in a box one day? Oh, good luck. It's like 900 bucks or more. But yeah, good luck for sure. When you watch Jada Animation 2019, Nuzlocke, you're inspired by her to play. Oh yeah, I watched that as well. Yeah, good videos. With a clear green GBA to match it. Nice. Yeah. Clear green. You already did play Ruby Sapphire Emerald and beat all of them and did a Nuzlocke for each? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah. No. Lock in. There we go. Your favorite Pokemon from Pokemon Ruby was Solrock. He was amazing on your team. Nice. Yeah, I like Solrock. I like his design. I gotta get that shiny too one day. Really good shiny. Gotta get this roamer first. Not sure how long that is gonna take. But not going too slow though, to be honest. It is on the slower side, but not too slow. Yeah, if I really locked in on this roamer, I can get a lot. I could be at odds pretty soon. First shiny was in Pokemon Platinum. You got a Bronzor. Lucky for you, used it to win that Nuzlocke. Oh, wow. Nice. Shiny Bronzor green. It's green. Yeah, I love Gen 4 shinies. The sparkles are unmatched. Oh, what time is it? Oh, it's almost 11. Okay. Man. Chest feels tight, man. I ate too much at the same time. I gotta calm down. Yeah, Chansey. Damn, man. Fled. Yeah. Aw. Okay. Did that just randomize on me? I didn't even see. It did. All right. What's your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh anime character? Damn. Probably have to say Kaiba. Yeah, I say Kaiba. This might be a hot take, but I didn't really like shiny Latios. I don't know. I love it, but I don't know. If people just don't like the shiny, then they just don't like the shiny, really. It is what it is. It's like always subjective to people, you know what I mean? It may not be a hot take. I don't know. I love it, though. I can't wait to see it. I mean, it looks way better in XD and Coliseum, man. Like, that's when it really vibrates, you know. Well, not vibrate's not the right word, but you know what I mean. It's very vibrant. That's when it's vibrant, not vibrant. Vibrant. In those 3D games. So, yeah. Good pick. Kaiba's cool. Love how he roasts Joey. Joey's your favorite character. Yeah, man. Kaiba's pretty dope. Think it would have looked better if it was a darker blue, or if him and Latias switch colors. Oh, okay. I got you. I don't know. I like it. I like the teal or the cyan. I like the cyan color. To me. I don't know. It looks good to me. But, yeah, either or would have been fine. Because that's what they usually do. They just switch up colors, especially if it's a pair. But I don't know. I like the side. I mean, I'm just so used to seeing a shiny Latios and the shiny Latias that I always liked them from the beginning. So, can't wait to get it. It's going to be super dope. Whenever this game decides to bless me, if ever. Because most of the shinies that I have been seeing have been over odds as hell. So I'm like, kind of, ugh. May take me like a couple years to find it. Hopefully not, but I'm gonna have to be doing a lot of hunting if that's the case. You would think this game would bless me with a simple one. Not as long. Red Latios would go crazy, actually. Yeah, I'm not saying it wouldn't. Yeah, that'd be pretty dope. You actually hunt them if they just switch the colors? You would hunt them? You would hunt a roamer? I encourage everybody to hunt at least a roamer. I will teach you the method, and if not, other people like Rich. I'm pretty sure Rich is lurking right now, but Rich can teach you all there is to roaming shinies. Yeah, if it's a rewarding roamer. I mean, you have a couple different ones to choose from, not just the Lotties. You know, you got the dogs in Fire Red Leaf Green and Heart Gold Soul Silver. You know, you have Cresselia and Mesprit in Gen 4. And original Gen 2, you have the dogs as well. You have the Weather Trio in Gen 5. Those are the easiest ones. And, yeah. So, yeah, you have a couple different ones to choose from. Not even a Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, because they just give you it for free. See, I love ORAS to the end of time because I love Gen 3, and they did a phenomenal job, especially with the animations and stuff in 3D. Because I liked X and Y too, so Mega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, you know, the music, the graphics, and everything was great. But the direction that they had with a couple things were the worst decisions ever to me. Changing Mauville into an inner city was garbage. Giving you Latios and Latias for free, I didn't like that at all. Like, that was so dumb. And no Battle Frontier. So, yeah, it was, yeah, it's not good. But other than that, you take those away from it. You know, the post game was good. The main story obviously stayed the same. Hordes were, you know, easier to do and more interesting. Yeah, overall pretty solid. I know a person who does RNG manipulation shiny hunting. Yeah, there's a couple of them that do. But I will say, I use Emerald to shiny hunt. I do not RNG manip. RNG manip is kind of subjective to your definition of it. And, you know, I'm not going to get into a long rant about it. But, you know, basically, if I'm not using a calculator, if I don't know my shiny frame, and I try to find a shiny without knowing both of those aspects, I'm not RNG manipping. That's just me. That's how I always look at it. But other than that, yep, if you're using a calculator and you have a metronome, you know your shiny frame, and you hit it easily, you're RNG manipping. So that's basically it. And I should probably clip that for future reference because I will be hunting in Emerald quite a lot, you know, just doing runaways. Maybe do a battle video method because, you know, battle videos increase the frames by, it advances the frames by a lot, which makes you able to soft reset hunt if you want to do it like that. But yeah, there's different methods to doing to shiny hunting Emerald, especially with that. But you know, it can get pretty annoying. So I don't really talk about Emerald that much, but I'll always hunt in it. You know, I'll do it the way that I've been taught. And yeah. But yeah, that's cool. RNG manipping is pretty interesting. Because if I were to truly like RNG manip, I can literally get Pokerus. I can literally get perfect IVs, you know, and all that stuff. And that's another point as well. Like if I could, if it's truly RNG manipping on my end, I would want, you know, I would definitely take fully IV'd, shiny, and get Pokerus. You know what I mean? And I can't get all of that. You know, kind of thinking if, you know, if I were to cheat and, you know, I took this phrase from Dragon Ball Super, you know, the anime, when Oolong was doing rock, paper, scissors with Beerus, and Beerus kind of accused him of cheating, and he's like, you know what? Why would I be cheating if I could have just won outright? And he was like, yeah, the piggy has a point. And I'm like, yeah. So if I don't have all of that, I'm truly not manipping, because, you know, if I were to manip, I can get all of that. And I don't. And it's not just because I crossed it off the list. Yeah, no. But anyway, I'm not going to keep rambling on about that. It's just Emerald is very controversial because people want to make it like that. They always have to have something to talk about that's negative. Not very engaging, but yeah, other than that, it's pretty alright. First Pokemon game was Fire Red, so you generally like the sparkles in Gen 3 more? Yeah, I can see that, yeah. For sure, and that's pretty unique. But, you know, for me, you know, I'm kind of basic. I love the Gen 4 sparkles, you know, I love the blue and white, the animation of it, the sound. Even though it sounds very similar to Gen 3, it's slightly different, but, you know, of course you can't, you know, for me, yeah, those blue and white sparkles all day, man, for me. The animation, the clockwise circle. Yeah. Even though I do love Gen 3, you know, I'll take the Gen 3 sparkles too. They're very special. Both of them are special to me. Playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Against your cousin right now. Pulled a plot armor move. Wanted to draw red eyes, back dragon, I believe, the heart of cards, and pull. Yeah, you know, you can top deck. We call it top decking in the competitive scene, but yeah, I've had some crazy top decks when I played. And it did believe, like, the heart of the cards. You know, the heart of the cards are actually, like, a real thing sometimes. Honestly. So, yeah, it's funny. Especially when you're not playing 3 of them. Or 3 of the card. Because in any format, competitive or casual, the limit is 3 cards per copy. Unless it's banned or semi-limited or limited. Obviously, we know that, but, yeah. Yeah, calling top decks are pretty fun. Yeah, I haven't seen a Gen 3 Sparkle in a while. Well, I can't say that. I saw one in May, but, you know, we're almost in July, so. Yeah, pretty dry June, sadly. Looking for a Ruby Sapphire to hunt the Hoenn starters. You could probably look on eBay. Or you could do it like me and do it Emerald. But nah, I know people don't want to do it in Emerald. There's a specific process for it since it's frame-based. So, yeah, you kind of just want to relax with it. Instead of trying to hit a frame specifically and resetting over and over to get an early shiny frame. So what I did with Emerald is, you know, obviously you need an early shiny frame to see a shiny, but you can hunt starters in Emerald the same way that you would hunt in Ruby and Sapphire. It's just that you would have to keep on checking your game to see if it has an early shiny frame, keep hitting different frames for about 60 or 50 times, and then file wipe and get a completely new seed. You know, I know it sounds like trigonometry, but, you know, it's really not that hard once you grasp the concept of frames. And then what I did was I did exactly that. Found my shiny frame. Didn't know what it was. I was pretty much searching for it. Found my shiny frame. It hit on the Zigzagoon. And I said, you know what? If I had this early shiny frame, I'm just going to get the starter. Because I spent enough time, you know, I did my part in trying to find the frame, and that's even lucky enough to do without manipping, obviously. So I got my, when I found the when I matched the shiny frame on my Mudkip, I found the Mudkip, saved the game. I actually traded over the shiny Mudkip to my Ruby to hold it. And what I did to the Emerald is that I file wiped it again, because that game, that Emerald, when I got the Zigzagoon, I knew I had an early shiny frame file. So I don't want that, you know what I mean? I kind of want to keep myself in the dark. I just wanted that early shiny frame because I was only hunting the starter. So, you know, to give my to be completely fair, in my opinion, I file wiped again after I found the shiny Mudkip. I traded over safely, file wiped again, you know, completely new seed. I'm so in the dark of where it is. Traded back over the Mudkip so that, you know, I can, you know, pretty much know that I have a true random chance if I were to ever hunt in Emerald. So yeah, that's kind of my thought process going into it, you know, because it was already like work to find an early shiny frame for the starter. But, you know, I found the starter, so there's no need for an early frame anymore, because finding the early frame is the hunt. You know, that's your shiny hunt, is finding your frame for that. And then for all other hunts from now on, yeah, they're just going to be normal. Talking like it. Talking like me doing the starter wasn't normal. But, yeah, Emerald's just weird, man. But you kind of have to work around it. My bad, I didn't mean to yap. Never seen Gen 3 Sparkles RRL. Oh, you'll see it pretty soon if you get the game. Honestly, I would, if, you know, I would just play on emulator. In the meantime, you know, you can always shiny hunt on the emulator, man. Same thing. 1500 calling it for this Safari Week. Wait, for you? It was a fun time, but you can't. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, no, I understand. Yeah, I think as far as I'm going for now is only going to be somewhere between 3100 or 3200, and then I'm good. I know I haven't done half enough. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm pretty much there too. I'm there too. I'm sorry, I just can't get engaged with Safari Zone. You know, I will give it this. Very fast encounters even for a single system, like I'm doing. Very good pace. Very, very good pace. I may come back to it. I may. But yeah, as far as the event, yeah, nah. I need to go back and finish what I started. I need to get this. I need to get the Chimchar. And that's priority. And after I get the Chimchar, I'm going back to Fire Red Leaf Green Roamers. But I still be doing both. But yeah, as far as Safari, yeah, I'm done. Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah, I had my fair share. And like I said, you know, no offense, but, you know, Safari Zone is not my thing. You know, I'm surprised I made it this far doing it. Really surprised. So, you know, it's a shame that I didn't see a shiny, but, you know, maybe one day I'll come back to it. I'll lock in and, you know, we'll find a shiny and then we'll play the Russian roulette. You know, I may actually fail my first shiny. Yeah, it's a cool yearly event, you know. Honestly, it should be Safari month, not week, because so many people do it, and they spend time in the Safari Zone before the event even starts anyway, so why not just make it a month? But, no, that's just me. And this is coming from someone that doesn't even, like, hunt in the Safari Zone, but it is what it is. Just saying. Yeah, it's all up to Absol Blogs. I think that's what his name is. It's all up to him. Hold on. Okay. Oh, yeah. You see that shiny Aggron? That shit too good, man. I love seeing this thing, man. Super, super dope. I actually want to see it in Fire Red and Leaf Green. Because, the cyan border would really complement this. You know, it's kind of plain in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, but... yeah. Looks sick. Oops. No. Damn. Okay. Damn it. Two, four, 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 four. I'm seeing all the Scythers now. Great. Alright, it's gonna do it for me today and for Safari Week. Alright. You guys take it easy. I'll see you tomorrow. It's gonna be back to the starters. Alright, you guys have a great night. Thank you. Appreciate you being here.